to the computer. So we want to welcome everybody to our call this morning. And we've got a lot of virtual backgrounds going on today. So we've got Karen on, and she's got an amazing screen. So say hi, Karen, so they can see your screen.
Hi.
You got to talk.
Boo.
That's Karen Moran. She's like coming to us from South Carolina, Hilton Head Island. We're excited, glad she's on. And so anyways, this morning we are going, what are we going to do this morning? We have got Delan is going to be sharing about foundations, and Darylee is going to be sharing about the royal jelly, and I've got a PowerPoint presentation, and we hope that some of you that are going to be coming in will share with us, because today's kind of a sharing time. We're going to talk about the action leaflet, and what do you have planned for October? I mean, we're already, can you believe that? It is already the 10th of October. That means that 1/4 of the month is over. So we've got to get ourselves in gear and start making things happen. Hi, Helen. We're so glad you're on. You look fabulous. Hey, now listen, I want everybody to know Karen is going to tell us about her first Facebook Live experience. So Karen, tell us about Facebook. What happened? How long it took you to do it?
Oh my God. I don't know what drugs I took that morning, but I just came up to my desk. I sat at my desk. I wasn't really made up or looking nice. I didn't have any virtual background or anything, you know? So I just sat there and I go, you know, I know Vicki wants me to do a Facebook Live. I know she does. And I'm like, I got to do this. So I looked around on my desk and I said, what am I going to talk about? So I figured the easiest thing to talk about was going to be, whoop, doesn't show, the holiday guide.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
So what I did was I just made a real short little video talking about, I didn't even open up the holiday guide, but I just talked about it, said that, you know, they need to have one. If they wanted to, you know, have me send them one or email it to them, just let me know. I said, because it's a great time to start shopping, you know, just went on and kind of just was like, okay, that was not so bad. I mean, it didn't look so great, but
you did an absolutely great job. So we're really proud of you. And everybody else out there in Facebook land, please do a live video. And I'm going to do mine too. And I've got mine all planned. Darylee inspired me and gave me some thoughts. And so, and Darylee, she did a Facebook Live. You want to tell us about your Facebook Live so people know where to go and how to find you?
Well, it's not a Facebook Live. I pre-recorded it and then put it on Facebook. But I did one on what's the best money you've ever spent. And that's the one you want me to talk about, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the best money you've ever spent? And the reason I'm trying to get these topics and then I talk about it so people will respond. So I just went ahead and said, you know, I talked about going to, well, I did a 9/11 video, and I talked about standing in the bottom of the Twin Trade Centers 3 months and 3 days before they fell. And we stood in that, you know, and you seen pictures of it as the firemen were going in and the ones with all the flags around the bottom. And it was $13.50 to go to the top. And we all stood there, we're all teachers, you know, so we all have to pinch pennies. And we said, oh man, it's $13.50 to go up there. Do we really want to do it? Finally, we decided to do it. I am so grateful that I did it. So grateful.
Oops. I don't know why we froze. Darylee froze, and I think it's her internet connection. We'll come back to that in just a minute. Am I frozen? I'm not frozen, am I?
No.
Everybody else is okay. So I think it's Darylee had kind of like a little blackout. So she'll come back to it, but I know what she's going to tell you though, is that she had that amazing experience that she went up to the top of the Twin Towers. And then of course, you know, when 9/11 happened, but I wanted you to know that Darylee does these wonderful videos. Not all of them are tied to Jaffa. Some of them are tied, but the one that she just did, which I just loved. So Daryl, oh, that's it. Darylee's going to go out and come back in. So the one that I absolutely loved that she just did was she talked about the best money that she ever spent. And it made me really reflect. So Darylee does kind of these things where she's talking about some of her personal situations. One of them was on grounding. So it's Darylee Carlisle, and when she comes back, we'll have her to give you her site so that you can actually go in and see the kind of things that she's doing. So I love the fact that she's like really embraced this Facebook and done her videos and shared her thoughts, and she ties it into Jafra also. So, you know, when you're doing that, you want to just get yourself out there. You want to get yourself so that people know you. All right, so Dee, I'm going to wait a minute before I bring you in. I'm going to start a little bit on, I'm going to share my screen, okay, and go into my computer and go right in here to my presentation. Or let me know if you're all seeing this. Okay, here we go. We're going to play from the start.
Honey?
Are we okay? All right, so we're going to begin today. I did a little PowerPoint presentation. Make beauty your business. After all, isn't that what we're all doing, is making beauty our business? So I want you to know that we got to get on our phones. We got to get on our camera. We got to get on Facebook. If you haven't signed up for Lori's Facebook class, I highly recommend that. Just to let you all know, I try to post on my WhatsApp every day. So if you're not part of my WhatsApp, just send me a text, 801-710-4483, and let me know that you want to be invited, because it is by invitation. So I will put you on my personal Jafra Vicky Hacking, the WhatsApp team, and that way you'll get notifications and you'll get things from me every single day. So I'd love to do that for you. I'd love to have you join and become a part of our group and stay in touch. And I'll give you reminders, and I put wonderful things on that help you with your business. So here we go. We're going to go to our first. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about your personal assistant. Did all of you know that you have a personal assistant? And if you look at the picture there, you're going to see that I've got an iPhone, and it doesn't matter, but all of you have a cell phone. I know you all have a cell phone. And I just want you to know that really is like your personal assistant. So if I told you that I could give you a secretary, or we call it a personal assistant, that was with you all day long, and that could take messages, and that could help you with your Jafra business, you would be impressed, right? We'd have to pay a lot of money for a personal assistant. Well, let me tell you, on your phone, you have that personal assistant. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to learn how to use your cell phone, okay? Step out of your comfort zone and learn how to use that cell phone. How do you do that? What do you do? Well, you could go buy a book, how to use a cell phone for dummies, but why do that when you actually can have your cell phone and get tutorials for it absolutely free? So I'm hoping that all of you have computers. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to YouTube, youtube.com, okay, on your computer. And in that YouTube, you're going to actually type in, how do I use my cell phone? Or are you going to put in cell phone for dummies? I don't know. You can put in, but it's always how to. How do I, or how to. So now you've got a tutorial there, lots of them. Okay, there's going to be all kinds of tutorials that are going to tell you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to really ask you to learn how to use that cell phone. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute. And I'm going to come back to you. And I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about this cell phone. Okay, so I've got my cell phone here, right here. And it tells me it's my life. I don't know what I would do without it. So I have an iPhone, and on my iPhone, I can talk to it. I can say the words, and she's going to hear me. Hey, Siri. And when I do that, she pops up. She pops up and goes, what can I do for you? So she is my personal assistant. I can say to her, hey, and I'm not going to say the word, hey there. I'm going to say, hey there, instead of hey whatever, because she hears me. So when I say there, hey there, make an appointment for me on today at 3 o'clock. And then you tell what kind of an appointment you want to make. So let's say I'm on the phone with the doctor, whatever, and they give me the date and the time of the appointment. All you have to do is tell your phone, make me an appointment. Remind me. Well, that's one of my favorite things to say is remind me of whatever. And remember, my
personal, just a monumental relief because I felt terrible that.
Everybody's muted. Somebody hit the setting. Can't hear you. Vicky, check your settings. Can you hear? Everything's muted.
There we go. I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Oh, yay. I think you accidentally hit everybody mute somehow.
No, I didn't.
Everybody
got muted. Okay, so here we go. On your cell phone, did you hear me when I told you about some of the things that I was doing? Like my personal assistant, and I said things like, and I don't want to say the word, hey, when I say the word, hey Siri, she pops up and says, what do you want? So what I'm going to do is say, hey there. Okay, but I will say, hey there, make me an appointment. Hey there, remind me. And you can actually, when you're meeting somebody, you hand your phone, if you want to, you can just say, could you put in your name and your phone number for me? Or you can start it. And the other thing you do is you take a picture of them and you can attach the picture to the contact. So there's all kinds of things that you can do. So Dee, do you have anything that you do on your cell phone that make your cell phone a personal assistant?
I use it all the time for contacts. I do, every holiday I send text to someone or to everyone on my phone. I do that. But I also, when I go out and meet people, I have them put their phone number in it just like that too. So that's what I do.
Yeah. So your cell phone, this is your personal assistant, but it also can record something. Like, for example, you could just say to somebody, oh, would you just tell me your name? And you could actually say, hey there, record, and she would record that person's message, and that person could just say, my name is whatever. So there's all kinds of things. And again, your phone can be used to go to your camera. And what I like to do is I like to use my phone to give people video messages. So what I'll do is I'll go to my camera and I'll actually pull up video, and then I will just talk to my phone and do a video message. And I can see myself, and I never go over a minute, because if you go over a minute, then you can't send it to somebody. So I could do a message like, hi there, I just want to remind you there's great specials going on, and my favorite one is, and I hope they'll consider ordering Jaffa this month. You could do a 1-minute message, and then all you have to do is send that message to whoever you want to, and make it generic. Don't say the name. Jackie thinks it's important that we do say a name so that it's personalized. You can do that, but you can't send it to a bunch of people. But if you do a video message, you can send it to a bunch of people. So I'm going to turn the time over to Delan, and she has a message for you today.
Okay, so I can't admit anyone, so someone will have to do that.
Okay, Darylee, you're on to admit people.
Okay, obviously I've got 2 cameras going on here.
Okay, I can admit.
No, I've got it.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share this video. Can you see that?
You're starting
Yes,
to share. There it is. There it is.
welcome, my little pretties, to Jaffra's beautiful Saturday morning training. Let me finish mixing my potion. Eye of potato, ear of corn, head of lettuce. My vegan recipe for casting spells. Now on with the good stuff, the Jaffra Beauty. Always foundation is the subject for today, my little pretties. We definitely have pumpkin to celebrate this month with our Jaffra's the new always foundation. Yes, stick around and we'll tell you more. New always foundation. What's so great about it? It has been reformulated. It's tested, proven, and life proof. But what I want to know is it afterlife proof? It's dermatological. Oh, whoever they are, they've tested it, and I've tasted one too, and he's delicious. I might go back for another one. It's allergy tested, paraben free, and it's broad spectrum SPF 15. I wonder if that includes the moonin'. I don't know, but maybe I shall ask. You say, what's in it for me? What are the benefits for me? Let me tell you, it lasts 12 hours. It could, yes, it could last one more hour and it'd be my favorite number, 13. It's flawless, full coverage. Ooh, flawless. Like my skin is flawless. Yes, and it's sweat and humidity resistant. I do sweat in my work. I do much busy work. And it's transfer resistant. Meaning when I talk on my lizard, I don't get any makeup or foundation on his little belly. And it's smooth and bendable. Oh no, maybe not bendable. It's kind of like blendable. And with my kind of job, I need to have that 12 hours and the bendable, blendable makeup. Many benefits for all. I want to thank Pat Clover from the land of Jaffra Frights for lending us her arm and demonstrating the colors. We have 10 fabulous colors for this always foundation. Next time I see her, I'll give her arm back. I hope she doesn't miss it too much. Yes, and it has new shade classifications. Makes it easier for simple little minds. Yes, we have L for light, M for medium, MD for medium deep, and D for deep. And then it goes, we do have for undertones too. We have G, which is for gold and yellow. I wish it were green. I could never get enough green in them tint. Yes, we have P for pink and red. Why does red always win? I don't know. And we have N for the neutral. Then with a number to do on the line where it goes. Couldn't be any more simpler unless I just put it on my face for me.
Oh, that's so good.
It would be a grave mistake if you let the end of the month sneak upon you and miss this spectacular good offer. Be gone with you! Be gone with you! I have people to scare and spells to cast until we meet again, my little pretties.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, Delan, talk
Yeah.
about that. Wow.
That's why lipstick got stuck on my lips.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's talk about foundations. Did everybody see Pat Clover's arm? I kept trying to find that picture and I couldn't find it, Delan. I wanted to post it.
Because I took it from her.
Oh, you took it from her, didn't you? And she didn't even answer me when I asked her for her arm. No wonder she couldn't. Okay, hey, listen, we have a question from Bonnie Jean, and I didn't understand it. Bonnie Jean, what was the question? Ask Delan.
You're muted, Bonnie.
Yeah, Bonnie's muted, but she had asked a question. I couldn't see it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I was doing print screen during that because I'm like, I don't know if we have that chart, that you have that new classification chart. Is that in our hub to
Yes.
grab, or?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is on it's in the action on page 19.
All right, I have to go to my electronic file. I didn't get my
I'll
physical
say in
book.
this
All
on
right.
holiday gift guide on 6 and 7.
Oh, is it in the catalog too?
On 6 and 7.
Oh, good. Okay. Did you use Canva for that?
Nope, I use PowerPoint.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Let me go put the video in too. Okay. Yeah. To get some
Okay,
pointers.
so I'm like pulling up here. What did you say? What page was it on?
What are you
8,
in?
9.
I'm in the action leaflet right
Okay,
here.
the action is on 30. I can't read it.
Oh, I have
Okay.
8 and 9.
8 and 9.
8, 9. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry about that.
All right, here we go, right here.
Yeah, it is. It's back further. Sorry, I'm on the wrong book. I don't know where I'm at. I'm on the wrong planet.
There we go, right there. Okay, right there. And I think it's right down here. Can you see my screen? Can you see my
Yes.
screen? Okay, I think that's the page we're talking about right there.
Oh,
It is.
good. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't notice the chart because it's smaller. And okay,
Yeah,
when you
and-
see it
and
by
then-
itself, it seems like it's bigger. So I can grab that and make it bigger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's another one also that's on the brochure. The actual October brochure's got a whole thing on there too. But you
Yeah.
know, the big thing is, first of all, it doesn't come off. I mean, this was been our big complaint. We used to always have our foundations and they didn't come off. And then all of a sudden we have a foundation. I think when they put royal jelly in the foundation, that it was then coming off, you know. So now they tell you you can wear a mask and it will not come off on the mask. That to me is a huge selling point for our foundation. So, and also the fact that we have pink in it. So Darylee, what do you say about that?
Well, that's been the biggest complaint ever for my clients. You know, I lost a lot of clients because they said everything was too yellow, so they wouldn't buy the foundation.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we need more pink, and we need more very, very dark too for those ladies, for Pete's sakes.
Yeah.
so I am so grateful and can't wait to get them to try the new formula.
And it's really good because it does not transfer at all. It's very good because it doesn't transfer. Just like Vicki said, it doesn't get on your mask. It doesn't get on your cell phone.
Yeah,
Wow.
and my recommendation, Helen did a fabulous video on the foundations that I played last week. So if you want to go into our recording library on Vicki Hacking on YouTube, all of our recordings are there, and you can go back and look at that. We played where Helen did, where she stepped out of her comfort zone and did a Facebook, and she talks about the foundations. But I think it's important that you know that there is pink, Bonnie Jean, and Delan.
Yeah, no, in those colors, the new ones, it looks like it's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that bisque color, if anyone has the actual physical samples with them, if you can tell me, if you take a look, remember we had bisque many, many years ago, and if it's similar to that, hopefully.
Yeah, does anyone, Helen, do you know which one would be the closest to bisque?
What I'm saying, there's one
a
that's
bisque.
called bisque, and it's I'm wondering if it's there's one called bisque now in the new ones, I think, right on the chart. To bring up the chart again.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
There is.
and that's I wondered, what is it very similar to our old bisque, if you remember from a long time ago?
Well, this is a medium deep. So the bisque, the other one was a lot lighter, I believe. So this is a medium deep.
Yeah, I'd have to get them and see. But
And it has a neutral tone. So the undertone is neutral. It's medium deep. The other one was pretty fairly light.
well, it wasn't super light because my mom is an olive person. I'm very fair because I take after my dad. But she I remember years ago needed the bisque. She needs something that's pinkish but also dark enough. And I remember there was a lot of people that used that bisque color and it worked out well. So I'm hoping it's going to be similar to the old one, but we'll have to find out.
Yeah, and this is a neutral. So it probably, yeah, it's a neutral, so it should work. It depends on how much pink she does have in her skin.
So
But
my
yes.
recommendation for all of you is that you don't have to buy all of the foundations. You know, you need to actually look at the chart, see the ones, and remember they have like little codes next to them.
Mhm.
One for medium, right? And one for the light with the L, and D for, right, Delan? They have the different.
Yeah, it has medium D for medium deep, and then D for deep. Then again, it has the undertones of gold, not green, but, and pink, P for pink and red, and then the L for the N for neutral.
So look for those codes, that'll help you. Then just choose, 4 or 5 foundations so that you can have them in your Jafra pack. And don't forget that when you're saying, well, I'm not going to see people right now. You know what? I can't tell you, your hand is the best way to actually show people the products and how they work. And remember, when you're doing the back of the hand facial is still alive and well. It is happening on your Zoom meetings. It's actually happening so that people can see what you're doing with your hand. Okay? So you're gonna have to be careful on your virtual background. If you do a virtual background, you're gonna have to take that off and talk to your clients, just like I'm talking to you right now. Show your hand. And I think the thing that's really cool is take that volcanic mask and do the volcanic mask treatment or Malibu Miracle, but do a mask treatment on your hand before you begin so that hand is totally clean. And then start applying the products and show them the top of your hand and you can see the magic of the facial taking place on the top of the hand when you're showing Jafra on Zoom or showing Jafra on Facebook. Use your hand as your palette. And next week, hopefully, we'll do a little back of the hand color, which will be fun to show you how we're going to do it. But we're talking about foundations today. Okay, so use your hand, do your facial, show it on Zoom, and show it to your client. Do your one-on-one appointments by actually talking to your client, getting her to download Zoom, and coming on Zoom with you, and you're talking to her. And then you've got a couple of foundations and you can actually show her the color on the top of your hand. She can actually see by what you're demonstrating what the color is, because the color picks up fine on the computer. So don't be afraid to go out and to do a Zoom facial using your hand and showing the products. And again, the first thing I would do is always do a mask. Anybody else have any suggestions on it? Anybody else? Helen, let's talk.
Okay, so something that actually we learned many years ago from Jeff Angel. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
And so he taught us that if you will look at your hand, and all of you look at your hand right now, are you more pink or are you more yellow? And so once you kind of know what you are, and if you don't know, whoever you're living with, ask them, have them, and they'll compare, because you can tell right away. And then if you're just talking to somebody, and just say, turn your hand over, are you more pink or more you're yellow? So are you light skinned? Are you dark skinned? And then pretty much you'll be able to sell them makeup without even seeing them.
Yeah, that's a really good, that's the way it works. You know, you could, I look at my hand right now and can see that I do have yellow gold in my hand. And
Yeah.
I'm sure Bonnie Jean can look at her hand and see that she has pink in her hand. So that's a good way to have the client do, but I just want people to use Zoom as a tool for your business.
Absolutely.
Even just because you're home and you can't go out, don't think you can't go sell Jaffa. You can sell Jaffa. So now let's just say you're going, I don't know. Well, you do know how to use Zoom or you wouldn't be watching this video, but your client may not know how to use Zoom. So you might have to walk her through on the phone, talk to her, say, okay, get your app store out on the phone, and then look for the word, look for Zoom, and then tell her what color the icon is, and then say, okay, now download it. So you might have to take a few minutes to walk her through how to do Zoom on her phone. But everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has an app store. So you can actually walk her through how to use Zoom, then connect her. It is so fun to connect to a client on Zoom. It's just like right now, I can see you. Well, that's the way it's going to be for you on Zoom with your client. And then you can have a one-on-one and you can talk to her about your favorite products and you can use your hand as your palette. And you can actually go in there and talk to her about foundations, talk to her about the Defy, because I love the Defy products. But she doesn't have to have a sample of the Defy products to have a facial. She can watch you put the Defy products on your hand. She can see on the computer how it's glowing and how it's soft and moist, and she can hear you talking about the Defy products. And then she can place her order right there. And remember, when you're using the Defy products and you're doing the back of the hand, be sure you take the foundation and show her how that foundation goes on over the Defy facial. Show her how it goes in, it just goes into your hand, and talk to her, just like Delan did, except you can't be the witch. But you could talk to her about all those points. Delan, that was a fabulous presentation, and you gave us everything that we needed to talk about the foundations. I thank you so much. And yet you're so entertaining. Thank you. Okay, so Darylee, we're going to take it away and have Darylee talk to us.
All right, so I apologize. My computer just went,
You left us.
Yeah, it was just the weirdest thing. All of a sudden it says, sorry, your computer just, anyway. All right, so today we're going to talk about the classic royal jelly set, but let's pause for a minute for a commercial. I hope you've shared my screen, right, Vicki?
Well, no, you can. You share the screen.
Well, I know, but if I want to make sure that you've got to make me co-host again because I came back in.
Oh, that's right. I didn't do that. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry.
All right. No, you're no, still says it's not.
No, it says Darylee is now the co-host.
All right. Share screen.
Let's cross our fingers.
Really? No, nothing?
Okay.
Let me
Darylee.
do, okay, there we go. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Share sound. Okay.
We're going. We're doing.
All right, here we go. Let me.
Make it big. Here we go.
Hey, Candy C Twinkle Toes here from Santa's Workshop. Oh yeah, Candy C, C stands for Cane, figure that one out. Listen, when I was interviewed for this job, they asked me 3 things. What do you think people need for Christmas? I said easy. Something they want, something they need, and something that's educational. They told me you're hired. So I'm here to tell you today about Jaffra's Special Royal Jelly Classic Set. Let me show you what's in it. You have the Royal Jelly Body Complex, retail $66. Along with that, you have the Royal Jelly Lift Serum, retails for $50. You also, along with this set, get the Royal Jelly Eye Capsules, retails for $50. And of course, the creme de la creme, you get the Royal Jelly Milk Balm, retailing for $76. So there you have it. You've got something you want, something you need, but what about the educational aspect of it? Well, let me tell you, in my past life, I was a history teacher. I'm going to give you a little bit of history. Do you know that royal jelly has been used throughout the entire timeline of the world? Oh, yeah. We know that back in ancient Greece, The Greeks believed that the Greek gods would take royal jelly because it made them immortal. Did you know that Aristotle is the one that figured out the function of royal jelly? Yeah. And let's go to ancient Egypt. Well, in ancient Egypt, we know that Cleopatra wrote a beauty book, a book about beauty. We know that she used religiously the royal jelly milk balm. She would bathe in it and she would use it because, again, it would make her skin soft and supple, and also she would take it for the inside to make her youthful. China has used royal jelly throughout its entire history. We know the benefits of royal jelly. So again, we have the royal jelly body complex, we have the royal jelly lift serum, we have the royal jelly eye capsules, and the royal jelly milk balm. Do you know that these retails, those 4 items retail for $242? But this month only, 45% off. 45% off, so for you, it's $129. What a screaming deal. So, it's never too late to get set up in your holiday shopping, but it's not over. Do you know that when you order this particular set, you also get samples of the new Defy skincare set? I'm here to tell you this is an incredible set to die for. So here you go. You can try the new Defy skincare set. So again, we don't want to wait until the last minute. We know that Santa's going to be busy, and we don't want to wait until the last minute to get our royal jelly set. And so I'm going to go put up more stockings and call me today. We'll get you set up on the new royal jelly. Okay, bye.
Oh, wasn't that wonderful?
Okay, well, so let me just tell you that I have started using the original royal jelly again. I used to use the boosting cream because it was never the other products, the royal jelly RX and even the Defy, just didn't seem to be enough moisture on my skin when it was done. But I have now started to use the royal jelly milk balm, the original royal jelly milk balm, for my to put over it, just to make my skin soft and supple, and I am loving it. And the smell, it's just like, you know, the good old days. What can I say? The good old days when we used to use the royal jelly. And so there you have it. It's your royal jelly set today.
And that is one of my favorites in the brochure. I really love it.
Good deal.
Does anyone have anything they want to say about that? Anything to add to that? Oh, wow. That was so good. Darylee, I don't know why, but it says you're muted on my screen here.
I have 2 screens going just in case one of them fell, so one of them stopped.
All right, then I'll leave that alone then. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to share the screen. Okay. And here we go. So my favorite thing this month is 50. You guys, I didn't even notice this for a day or two. I can't believe it. 50% commission. I thought Jackie said we weren't going to do this again for the holidays. So this blew me away. 50% commission for everybody with a $400 retail order. What a Christmas gift that is for us. Because as leaders, we know what we need to do with this, don't we? We need to take it and run with it, because everyone that is on your team needs to be notified that if she places a 50% order, oh, my light went out. Oh dear. If she places a 50% order this month at the $400 level, she's going to get that 50%. So I just wanted to tell you, I'm excited about that. Very excited, because it gets my team moving. And I hope it gets your team moving too. Okay, moving next, we have got the I can't believe that all this is there. $19 kit. So that, you know what that means? That means that anybody that has been a consultant and is no longer active in Jafra and hasn't placed an order in over 2 years can rejoin for only $19. So she could get a 50% off. She could rejoin for $19. You should be all happy about this offer. And again, these are the 3 sets. But again, I look at the 19 because that really helps me to have people rejoin or have people sign up, because you know what? If they sign up for the 19 and they do the $400 order, which we're going to talk about right now, sometimes I would pay for the $19. I would do that if I can get them to place a $400 investment with the consultant pack, or even 10. You guys, if you don't want to do the 19, give them $10 gift certificate towards signing up, but give them some kind of a bonus. Give them some kind of an incentive to make sure that they sign up and that they do it this month. Say it's only good for this month, but if you've got it, you know, and tell them that next month it'll go to 39. So be thinking about those things. That's the way I think. Okay, now here's my favorite thing. I really don't sign anybody up unless they buy the consultant pack. Why would they not buy the consultant skincare pack? First of all, there's all kinds of ways to present this, but my way to do it is I tell them that they are getting 27 items in this consultant pack, and they're paying less than $10 each. And I don't have anybody say no, they didn't want to. I say, you get to have everybody. You get to have all the skincare products. For example, every pack, you've got the Defy set, you've got the RJX set, you've got the Boost set, you got the Min set. I mean, it's all in there. So again, the magic thing is less than $10 an item. Some of the ladies say, hey, if you were to divide the Defy set, it's $210. For $10 less than buying the Defy set, you get all of these products. Okay, so some people like to do it that way. They all have all different things. Okay, then I want to remind you all that we have, if you place a $500 order this month in personal retail sales in October, you can get this special. So it says here, who wants to explain this to us? Nobody, everybody jump in and help me.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I thought I'd just jump on for a minute.
Would you, Wylene, tell us about this page?
Well, this page is that if you have that $500 retail order in one order, you're going to get both of these items, the 3.3 Royal Jelly, and you're going to get the color palette for $149. Now that's commissionable, so it's going to be half of that.
Oh, that's good.
So anyway, yeah, you've got to come up with that $500 retail order, whether or not your clients are willing to let you hold orders, or if you have a party and have a $500 party. That's a little bit of a hike, but we all can do that.
So Wylene, we've got here that's a $437 value, right? And they're going to pay what, 75? About $74.50.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. So that's just bumping up that $400 order to a $500 order.
Sure.
So if you're talking to somebody that's going to join Jafra, they're coming back in, or they're joining Jafra, and you're going to show them that consultant pack, they've already done 400 right there, haven't they? So they just have to spend really another $50. It's not really $100. Well, I guess they're spending another 75 because they're going to do a $500 order, and then they get this for 75.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
We got that going. Okay, and we talked about foundations already. So, okay, Wylene, come on, tell us about this page.
Since I've been gone, you're going to make me work.
Yeah, I'll make you work. You're coming on, you're helping me.
Well, I have the holiday. I don't know if you all have bought the holiday pack. I did. And so those liquid matte lipsticks, I don't know how many of you have actually used those, but I love them. And I have kind of sensitive lips, and I can wear those just fine. Two of them kind of have a sparkle with them. Then the other two are a plain matte. The ginger and tea, some kind of tea, I can't remember what it is, and it's the print's too little. I'm on my phone today. But I love this new, the new holiday. It's a shower gel and a body cream. It is yummy. I really anticipate to sell a lot of those, but they're only available this month, and it has the scrunchie. One of my consultants said she was selling them because people wanted the scrunchie. Mm-hmm. Then the men's pack, now that did not come with the holiday pack, but it's all of the JF9 fragrances. And then you've got the Darylee gift set. And you know what I love about these is they come with gift boxes. Of course, you may have to have your PhD to figure out how to fix them. But the Darylee has your 2 different fragrances, and it also has 2 different body lotions. So I believe you get both fragrances and your choice of one of the body lotions.
Right.
And there again on my phone, I can't see prices or anything. So you may.
The Royal Rose and the Royal Ginger, to me, the bonus size. I mean, that to me is they've got the oil and the lotion, and you get 2 for $49.
Yeah.
We're thinking 50% off, so we're going to say 2 for $24.50.
Right. I'm not much of a rose lover, but I love the ginger.
Yeah,
And
a lot of people do. A lot of people
yeah.
like it. And a lot of people like the rose. So
I love all the gift boxes that are coming with these. I just think that is awesome because I have always tried to provide free gift wrapping. And so here it comes with it already.
Okay, all right. So let's go to my next page. And, you know, this is the one that Rochelle did for us. And this is kind of like just a whole page. And this is on my Vicky Hackings team. You can go in and actually download it. But she's got the whole month here for us. She literally put everything that was highlighted for the entire month. So that's on my Vicky Hacking team. You can actually break that down. She did a really nice handout. Okay, so real quickly, I want to say congratulations to all of you that are VIP members. And we want to remind you how to do it. No skipping. You're going to become a VIP member. And many of you that are on this are VIPs. And guess what you're going to be getting? Oh my gosh, this is a fabulous incentive for the month. I love this purse. Do you all love this purse?
Yes.
Is this the January?
You all want that purse, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Necklace is January.
Thank you.
I love Judith. She has such good taste, doesn't she? I mean, she really knows how to pick the gifts. I mean, this is just scrumptious. So anyways, it tells you right there on your action leaflet how to do it, how to earn it. But what about that necklace? I mean, all of you are drooling. I know you want that necklace, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I know, you do. Okay, so I want to go back and just remind you to look at your action leaflet. And then I also want to remind you all, okay, who wants to talk about this chart? Anybody want to talk about this chart? 30, 40, 50%. What about when you look at your teams and you see that they have spent an order for $175? What would you do? Would you call her up and tell her that she can boost that order up to 40%?
Oh, yes. You'd need to call her because if the difference, if they're paying 30% or 40%, and if maybe for maybe 10 or maybe $15 more, they get reimbursed or credited back for the 50%, and they get more product for less money.
I know, Delan, it's a no-brainer. How many of you as Jafra leaders are sitting on top of reports that are showing you that you have people that have only placed like $140 order? You need to call that consultant and you need to make sure she understands that she's missing out on profit, that it's costing her more to order at 30 than it is at 50. Show her how to do it. So especially when you've got somebody that's placed an order for, let's say this month, you want to be on the watch for everybody that's placed an order between $300 and $400, right? To make sure that you boost them up to 400. Take a look at your reports and reach out to your people and let them know that they could be getting money back, credit on their account.
And if everybody wants to be a smart shopper, so you need to maybe tell them, I know you're a smart shopper, so this is what you need to do to get even smarter.
That's a good way to do it. Trick or treat, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't love it because I sell it. I sell it because I truly do love Jafra. Isn't that a good handout? That is such a great handout. I think that's my last handout for the month. But does anybody have anything that they want to add to what we're talking about? Well, I've got a video I want to play for you from Wylene. So if you don't, I love this video that Wylene did. So here we go. I'm going to share the screen. And if you haven't seen this video, you're going to see it now. So let me see if I can. I'm going to stop my, here we go. Let's see what I can do. Let's go out of this. My computer's making all kinds of noises. Here we go.
Hi, my Jaffer friend. Well, the holiday season has begun, and I just wanted to share with you that there are 3 ways that you can get your Jaffer products. 1, you can buy them from me full price, and I'm more than happy to service you. 2, you could become one of my hostesses or business partner and get your products greatly discounted or even free. But the greatest gift that I can give you is the same opportunity that someone shared with me 29 years ago, and that is simply the discount. Everything that Jaffer has in their store is available to you at 30% discount or greater. So I'd love to share that opportunity with you. Take advantage of it this holiday season. Utilize it for all your Jaffer shopping, and I will see you soon.
Oh, that's so good.
Great.
Thank you, Wylene. I love all your creativity. Okay, so come on, what are we going to talk about? We have a whole month of October coming up. I love this call. I just can't believe how creative all of you are. Just anyone that has done anything this month that wants to share with us? Oh,
Well, I was glad to see that Karen finally did her first live. That was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, good for you.
well, I'm just thinking, let's see if I can go in there and play it for you.
Oh, gee.
So I'm going to go in here and let me see if you just give me a minute, see if I can do it. Well,
Hope she can't find it.
I know. Let's go in here because
I think you were really brave, Karen.
Oh my God. I should have cleaned up a little better before I did it, you know?
Okay, let me go in here and find it. So we've got it right here. I think it's on my team. I think we put it here. And no, it's not there. Did you post it on there? I think it's under your account, isn't it? So just so you know, while you're looking at my screen, this is WhatsApp, okay? And this is what you're going to join right here, Vicki Hacking's team, okay? If you're a consultant, you can't really join a lot of these teams. You can't join the Amber Region team. So there's 2 teams that you as leaders should belong to. One is the Amber Region leaders. When you go in there and you hit that leaders team, you've got all kinds of support and you've got all kinds of things that are happening 24 hours a day. I mean, it's being posted all the time. And then you've got Vicki Hacking's team. I try to put on there our Zoom calls. I try to put on there all day long things. And then, here we go. Let's go over here and we're going to find Karen. Here's Karen right here. She has her own WhatsApp account here. And if we look at it, I am hoping, Karen, I'm looking here. Where are you? Didn't you put it on here? Or is it on?
I don't think it's on there.
You don't think it's
In
on?
fact, I didn't know that I had a WhatsApp account.
Oh, yeah, you do. So I'm going to go in and find
That was
out.
going to be one of my questions, how you do that.
Yeah, you've got one right there. You've got one right there. Yeah, but I know it's not this one here. This is from Janet Cruz that earned her car. So
Yeah, it's up above that.
Here's Karen right here. It says right here, Karen, where's your Facebook Live site? Where do we have it, Wylene? Where did I put it? Is it on your account?
It's on, she put it on Amber Region.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay, so look what I'm going to do. I'm going to highlight this right here. Okay, it's right here is her link. Do you see it here? HTTP right, take a look at what I'm highlighting. See it? Now I'm going to copy that link, just so you know, that's how you're going to find it. And I'm going to actually go into Facebook Live. It should just go right in here. I copied that link. Here we go.
From Jaffra's, Karen's Jaffra page. I actually have a little bit of news for you today. This is the brand new holiday brochure. Yeah, it's October. It's out. And you can do your shopping right now. It's got a lot of great products in it. It's jam-packed with beautiful gifts for everyone, including yourself. And it's got some great deals too, and some free goods, which is always nice. So if you would like a copy of this, you can leave me a message, or you can go to Messenger and you can put your address in there and I will send you a live copy. But if you don't want to do that, you can go to my website, www.jaffra.com / this is the important part, K Moran Jaffra. Okay, just make sure it's my page. I would appreciate that. And we will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey, yay, Karen. All right. Did you all see, though, how you take that link is really important. Karen, did you see how I did that?
Yeah.
That link, you have to take where it starts with HTTP.
Right.
Copy that link, and you can send that to anybody you want to send it to. Send it on your phone, whatever. You could take that link right there, send
I
it
didn't think of that. That's good.
message on your phone, and then they could just click on it, open it up, and there you go.
I did have somebody in the comments, actually 2 people asked for a brochure so far.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah, so I kind of sent them a virtual one because I didn't, have a lot of them to send out yet, because I've given out so many. But yeah, so that worked out pretty good.
Well, that's great. You've got somebody watching you. That's awesome.
Yeah, because it automatically goes out to all that's when you do Facebook Live, it goes to all your friends.
Yep.
That's why it's important to do Facebook Live. I'm really proud of you, Karen. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, and I want to say congratulations to Linda Flores. She's a new manager. She's been a manager years ago up in the Napa Valley area, but Linda promoted out. I'm so proud of her. She promoted out and worked really hard last month. And anyways, want to congratulate you, Linda. I can see that you're muted and you probably don't want to join us. If you do.
Thank you, Vicki.
Oh, there you go. There's Linda. Hi. So
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Linda Flores on her. Say something, Linda, so we can see you. You have to talk.
Well, thank you, Vicki. I know that your challenge was very exciting. It was fun, and looking forward to working with the girls. So I'm from Nampa, not Napa. I'm from Idaho. I know it gets really confusing. So Jaffra in Nampa goes way back years ago. I'm sure Vicki knows all about it. And so it's a really hot Jaffra area. We have 2 district directors, 3s in Caldwell, and they're all in the Hispanic. So we have very faithful Jaffra consultants who've been here for 30, 40, 50 years in the Nampa, in the Treasure Valley. So I'm excited to work with the girls.
And Linda, she's a VIP club member. She always does 400. Sometimes she does 1,000 a month. So she sells us Pastornit. And Nampa is right next to Boise, Idaho, just in case you want to know where it is. It's a little town it's not a little town, but it's a good sized little town out of Boise, Idaho. So Linda, I'm so glad that you're on my team, and congratulations.
Thank you, Vicki. I am too.
Yeah, me too. All right, so we are, and I want to say hi to Emily Ruth. Emily Ruth is on from Bakersfield, California. We're so glad she's here. And Marilyn Lewis, we're so glad you're on too. A lot of my old-time friends. And Consuelo, thank you so much for being on this morning. Do you want to say anything, Consuelo? Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah, hi to everyone. My best wishes to you in this month to get all the goals and we can get more sponsoring people.
Oh, she's a great leader. I really, really adore her.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you.
So much for being on. So if we have, I'm going to end the recording, but we can stay on and talk about anything that anybody would like to talk about. So